We're back, and we're on GPO. Now, there's definitely an issue that has arisen in GPO that I do want to talk about. But before I get there, I do also want to thank everyone for all of the support on the Bizarre Lineage video. I went from 24 subscribers at the time I recorded that video to 102 subscribers at the time I'm recording this video. So that one video quadrupled my subscriber amount, and I got like an exuberant amount of support in the comments. So I just want to thank all of you for all the glaze. Although it is very warranted, I am the GOAT after all. Not letting it get to my head though. Let's talk about GPO. So here's the thing with GPO, right? I love this game. I've played this game since I think Alabasta was the last island, which isn't really that OG, but I mean, come on, that's
Bro's a new Gen Alpha nerd.
Now, GPO has definitely had a fall from grace, needless to say. They've been regurgitating events, and they've also just been getting worse every time the event comes back. Now, I'm not saying GPO is a bad game. I mean, the main game content in GPO never disappoints. The issue is the events almost always disappoint, with the exception of the Cupid dungeon for this year. But the issue is that's it. Like, one example of when I really started seeing an issue with the regurgitation of the events was Halloween. So, they dropped Halloween with Ball. He came back for the 5th time, but the issue is they didn't change anything about him except his outfit, and they literally preserved everything from the previous event. And then, for the weapons, all they did was rework World Ender just to bring a green one and a prestige. Now, this wouldn't be an issue if it was just a prestige World Ender, because honestly, I feel like that fits way more than devaluing real World Ender by just bringing in a green one. But, I mean, it wasn't too much of an issue for me. Played the event, didn't like it, got off, right? Fast forward to yesterday when I saw this. Now they're regurgitating the Easter event, which they already did before, and now what we're getting is a new bunny, as if we don't already have 3. And I don't mean a new bunny as in like Elo, and then his cousin Bilo, and now we're getting Pilo or something. No. We're getting another accessory that puts a bunny on your outfit. Now, that wouldn't be an issue, but we already have 2. We have one that holds your weapon and one that holds your fruit. We don't need any more. So, what's the point? Like, we already have 2, they're both pretty valuable, that should be it. You should think of a new idea. I feel like, one holding the fruit, it's a given that the other should hold the weapon. But even yet, your weapon is displayed on your character the whole time. So now you just have 2 things holding your weapon, now that one's on your shoulder. Your fruit is not always displayed on your body, so I get where that would come from. But now that we give one useless accessory to hold your weapon, what's the next useless accessory gonna do, right? There's a lot you can do with Easter. So why are we neglecting to make something new? Now, obviously, update's not out, but me hearing this horrible news that they're dropping this update and the premise that they've given for it was grounds enough for me to make this video. Because this truly is just a supremely vacuous anti-update that they're trying to drop here. And it's not original at all. We've really fallen from the originality in GPO. Because the first Easter had a premise. There was the fat bunny, and he dropped his hammer. Now, there was a long drought of Easter events for some reason, until we got the second coming of Easter, which was like 2 years down the line, just for them to bring in a new bunny with a new hammer, and also make the moves very similar. Like, I get there's not a lot you can do with a hammer, but come on, right? You had a long time to plan an Easter event just to throw it to the wayside, because let's be honest, Wano's not being worked on right now. There's no mainline content coming anytime soon. Why not work a bit more on the events? Or, why not just work on the game in general? But, hey, I'm not on the GPO dev team. But I'm not gonna lie, it looks like Bizarre Lineage is putting in way more work. But that's all I had to talk about. I'm out of here.